back to Minecraft. Into the game. Alright. There we go. Dead by 9K's on. Alright. Things looking good over there, right? Okay, so. What are we doing? It's always the question. Oh, I remember some things. Some things I had prepped. I have this peculiar amount of raw pork chop and iron and gold. One of the things we saw in chapter 4 was something that we needed to make. So we'll recap that here in a second. Always forgetting to take the car. I could take the car, but that's fine. We'll walk over here. Give me a chance to watch the train go by. See, our trains are not clogged up this time. Let's see. What else is new? What's different? I think I showed the Shimmer Lake, the infinite shimmer on the last stream, maybe a little bit. I hope I did. I feel like I did. So I grabbed some of that. We have one of the things I did since the last stream is I did expand our Applied Energistics system. So we have more. We have a there we go, 256K ME item storage cell, which this is like. You know, it's a storage component which takes 3 of the 64Ks, which takes each one takes 3 of the 16Ks, 4, 1 down to this logic processor. So a lot of stuff, right? But it got me thinking about a thing that I kind of overlooked when we went to Mars the first time, last stream, which is that instead of like worrying about, oh, let me make extra toolboxes and stuff, we could have set up. Maybe we could have set up a little ME system over there. Maybe that wouldn't have been a good idea because we wouldn't have stable power. A thing I do want to do is make some more of the solar panels. These guys. They're pretty good. They're like a 1-block thing that produces 15 energy a tick while the sun's up, and they have an internal battery, and they're not too bad to make, right? They just need some integrated circuits, which we can make now because we have a source of lapis, and they need the navigation mechanism, which I have 2 of right here. So we're gonna do that, I think. Make 2 more solar panels for a little bit more power for the Mars base. And I guess I do have an extra ME controller sitting here and some other stuff that we're not using right now. So maybe I'll tear this stuff out, and we can also make another ME drive. And we'll take that with us. What does this take? It's just some engineering processors. Okay, we can do that. Make another one of those, and we'll set up a little ME system. With, I guess we could just take all of our stuff. We could just take all of it with us in our pocket, you know, in this. The thing we could eventually do is Applied Energistics. It even talks about it in the Astral Storage area. Is the spatial stuff in AE2 allows you to like take an area of the world. So we could, I mean, maybe ultimately instead of having a base here on, I guess this is supposed to be Earth, right, or on Mars or the Moon or on a space station, we could just have it in a pocket dimension. That's an option. All right. But let's just take a look at the quest book. I think is a good place to start. So, at some point I will claim these other things, but not right now. And then we have this. So a lot of stuff we've done to get where we are. And we were working through chapter 3 to get to Mars. And so chapter 3 is not complete. There's still more to do to like get completion. But we did get as far as unlocking chapter 4. And so I'm not going to try to complete. I feel like we did that early on, right? We were like, oh, let's complete Chapter 1 before starting Chapter 2. I think it's going to make more sense to kind of push through and try to get to like the in-game stuff if we're going to do, you know, before we do any big builds. Maybe I'll take that back. I still do have a couple of designs to do that we haven't seen yet. couple of builds that we're gonna need if we want to automate some of the just like Chapter 1, Chapter 2 things. So right, but basically my plan today. 13 minutes into the stream. Plan today is we're gonna go back to Mars. We're going to go back to Mars. Got a rocket. Got all the stuff to do that. We're going to bring some stuff with us to kind of establish ourselves. And it would be neat. I don't know. I think the main thing I wanted to do is I wanted to go back to Mars, work a little bit on the base, expand it a little bit. Maybe move the rocket pad to... I don't know, how does that work? Where did we put the rocket pad down? I don't remember. Anyway, we can return from Mars later. Because we need some materials. We just need to go do mining. And probably what we want to do... we have this bronze pick. And we have the silver sword. I guess if we are literally bringing all of our stuff, then that's fine. Do we have any... Let's see. We have crushed iron and 10 and copper and dash. Just thinking, like, do we have bronze in here? We have a little bit. We can combine copper and 10, right? To make that copper. We have some. 10. We have some. Okay, so we'll be fine, right? I'm just thinking, you know, we might stay on Mars for a while, doing mining, doing kind of like caving and stuff there. Something that I didn't do the first time was I didn't bring oxygen tanks. So I'll do that this time. I do want to get these other Martian Traveler and Martian Explorer things done. So we'll do some exploration. But before we go back, one of the things that we saw, right, in the quest book here is, so we did this pig totem. I don't know if, did I do this on the last stream, or did I do this between, I don't remember. But we have this. We have the piglin totem, which this is something to allow us to trade. Oh, look, we get a block of gold for doing that. So there we go. To add to our gold that we have. And then the next item here in the quest chain, well, two things. One was to observe a piglin, and the other one was to forge documents. So we need to make a pig iron large plate and a banner pattern. And the purpose of that is the next quest, which is making piglin coins, which apparently in this pack is how you trade with piglins. So for that, we could just use 2 and 2 like this, or we can recipe sequence, and then it's only one pattern and 1 gold nugget and a golden sheet. So we save a pattern and, you know, 8 nuggets this way to make a piglin coin. So we want to do this. We want to make a few of these, I guess, to see what that's all about. And we'll go from there. So let's pass the night first. Okay, so to make the pig iron large plate, which has the quality of tasty one, it's fun. We just need to pour pig iron over a large plate cast of some kind. I think we have those. But the other thing we need, of course, is the molten pig iron. And so that's something that can be made, like a lot of the alloys in this pack, by mixing over a blaze burner. So, and we just add raw pork chop, iron, and getting gold. Exactly. These things in equal portions. I did it one part of the block here, so we just need to do 8 more. 8 pork chops, and then... Why do I have all this iron if I only need 8? I don't know. Same for the gold. I just felt like doing it that way. Anyway, and then it has to be heated. Right, so we can come over here and heat that, and I'll start mixing. And eventually we will have 999 mil... Well, 888 millibuckets. We already have 111 there. And we get the last millibucket for free. That's how this works. And that'll get us a block of molten pig iron, or a block of pig iron, rather. This is molten. That will not be molten, that will solidify, so we're done with that. And then we just need to go over to our tinker setup. And we have all the casts over there, so I'm sure we have the large plate cast. We can go cast that up. And we only need one of these, right? We need one of these for this, and we only need one to make the coins if we use the recipe sequence. So the next thing we'll do, after we make the banner pattern with paper and pig iron, is we will set up the automation to make coins. There we go. Let's grab some paper. All right, and back to the house. So yeah, I think once we have the coin situation, we make a few coins, then we're just gonna grab our stuff and head back to Mars, and then do some stuff there for a while. Trade with the piglins, see how that goes, and then just do some mining. We want to gather some resources. We have a bunch of glass blocks that we can use to expand. It's like there's a pig in there. Clear glass blocks to extend the base. Maybe we'll try our hands at. I didn't end up making any schematics for like domes, but we could do some domes with little tunnels connecting them. That feels like a thing to do on Mars, right? Make little hab domes. All right, so we don't have a mixer here. So let me grab that plate, put that back there. Do we want to pour the rest of the pig iron as ingots? Well, we can't because I don't have an ingot cast in here anymore. I used it for something else, I guess. Okay. Well, that's fine. So use one of the mixers over here. Mix the paper with the pig iron large plate, and we'll get ourselves a pattern. Figure out where we're gonna put the automation for making the coins. Let's see, this is not heated anymore, so that's good. We can use this then. And that goes, and then that goes, and it gets mixed. And banner pattern. Alright, so that's a quest done. What do we get from you? We got an iron sheet and a gold nugget. Great. So we're going to do this. So we need a saw, 2 deployers, and a press. Among other things. So we'll start with the saw. Easy peasy. Deployer. And a press. Already have one of those. Great. Okay, don't need to hold that charcoal anymore. And probably gonna need that box. And we'll deal with the rest when we get there. So let's come upstairs. I see there's been an Enderman here visiting. So we have some rotation here. We can use this. This is very fast. Do we want really fast coin production? Maybe so. Maybe so. How do we want to set this up? We probably want some shafts. Maybe cogwheels. Maybe some casings. Just reorganize a bit here. There we go. Alright, so we could do a number of things. What we can't do, like we have to stay kind of at this level, at least to here. We could, I think we can fit this production line kind of like just right here. We just need to get on the other side of this redstone. There we go. And alright, that's probably the wrong direction though, isn't it? It's hard to tell. Shouldn't it be the other way? I think it should be the other way. I mean, there's all sorts of things we could do, but if we... It's hard to tell. Did that change the direction? So what are we putting in this? How's this working? We are doing gold sheet into the saw. Okay, I think that's still backwards. I guess what I effectively did there was I just added 2. Anytime I add 2 more in a line, it doesn't change the direction. To change the direction, I need to change it from being odd to even. Which is... I guess I could make another gearbox. Or 2 instead. It's not like I don't have the stuff to do that. And it's more compact that way. Not that I really care about it being compact, but I do care about it actually working. Okay, another gearbox. Alright, so then we go here. Oh, not there. Here. We change this to a vertical gearbox, and then put this down here and change this to a vertical gearbox. And that's going the correct direction. Alright, and then we're going to do the rest of this stuff on a belt, right? So we're going to do that. And I don't have any belts on me, but we have belts there. Okay, there to there. What direction is that going? Okay. There we go. Alright, the easy part. Now I just need to get on top without falling on the saw, so I can rotate these all so that the shafts in them all line up. And then I guess we can just put 2 more, either gearbox here and a gearbox here, or a gearbox here and a gearbox there. Oh wait, no. Well, I could put 1 gearbox here and just, yeah, okay. Let's do that. There we go, and then across. And it's overstressed. Whoops. It's all too fast. Okay, well, fine. Be that way. Do we have a large cog? Alright, there we go. And then a small one? Wait. No, the other way? Small, large. There we go. So now that can go, and it's going at half the speed, so we're not quite using as much stress. Alright, and then the recipe is nugget, and then banner, and then a press. So we want to, before we put the nugget on the deployer, we want to put it on the filter, which in this version of Create is on the space, but kind of tucked in right there. And then the banner pattern right there, and then we can give it the nugget, give it the pattern, and so let's see, input from the right, auto input. Now we already ran this through the saw, so we'll just put it there. Alright, 1 golden coin, check. Except it didn't press. It looked like it pressed. Oh, right. So it took it before it could press. That makes sense. Alright, so let's add another belt. Just kind of extend it 1 more. Will that be enough? There we go. 1 piglin coin. Alright, and we need 3 more for the quest. And the input to this is a golden sheet. So, honestly, what we should do is, should have thought of this beforehand. What can we do here? We could move the redstone around, or tear this all apart and move it 1 to the left, or 2 to the left. That's an option. Not really. Kind of out of space here. We could move it somewhere else, but what I'm thinking about is it would be nice if we had another press to press gold ingots into sheets. But honestly, that's fine. Let's just do that. We're not making... I mean, at some point we might make all of these. Oh, that's interesting behavior. Anyway. How many gold ingots did I put on the belt? I got a stack of gold ingots, right? So how many... Whoops. I cheated again. Alright, anyway. And... Oh yeah, so it uses the pattern. That's not like it actually uses the pattern. Well, that is interesting. Okay, so we need a bunch of these. Interesting. So we consume this tasty pig iron. Wait, hold on. It's, how much material is that to make one? It's 4 ingots. 4 ingots to make 1 coin. That's interesting. All right. Well, we have gold nuggets for that. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we need to use the rest of that pig iron. Well, that's interesting. I guess we need to make some more pig iron then, because we don't have enough. We have basically enough sitting over there for 1 more pattern. There's not another recipe for that pattern, is there? Paper and 1 plate. Okay. And then there's only 1 recipe for the pig iron, right? 4 ingots. Okay. So we're gonna need more pork chops if we want to complete the quest. We're gonna need at least 8 more pork chops. Alright, so before we can go to Mars, we need to find some pigs. I mean, I guess we could just go to Mars. Like we could move the setup to Mars and then hunt. Can you get pork chops from Piglin? What is this pack trying to say? What is the intent? What is it asking us to do? Slaughter innocent piglins. To melt them down and turn them into coins to trade with other piglins. Alright. I don't suppose I have any pork chops just sitting in here, do I? No, I got some mutton. Okie dokie. Well, we got another. We need 2 more of those. Alright, I don't suppose I see in the map pigs. Maybe the farm has pigs and has pork chops. I don't remember seeing any, but we can go over there really quick. Just check, and maybe we'll see some pigs on the way. Use these new roads. Get around. Should probably watch where I'm going instead of looking at my other screens. But I can't help it. Alright, here's the turn. Oh, there's some pigs over there. Well, let's just go see. I don't remember there being pork chops being produced, but I know there's like an animal production operation going on over here. Maybe inside of the make and take. Filtered recipes, yeah. Signage. Unfiltered, bring your own ingredients. Cooked steak. Raw beef, chicken, mutton, eggs. Okay, we can look in here, right? Pork. Nope. Unfiltered. There is a something that yeah, cooked pork chop. All right, so I don't think there's any little piggies in there, but we did see some on the way. So let's go back over here. We need 8 pork chops to make 2 more coins. Okay, I was wondering how far the car was gonna go. 3. All right. 5. Okay, we're gonna leave a pair of pigs over here, I guess. Maybe if we get 3 pork chops, we definitely will. Nope. All right. If there's really only 2 pigs here, I might just leave them. There used to be pigs over by the portal to the moon, but they got struck by lightning, turned into zombified piglins. Where'd my car go? Why is there a piece of sand here? Also, where? Oh, there's the car. All right. All right. Let's go see if we can find some other pigs. Some cool landscape. Yeah. Anyway. Skeletal horse. That. That's cool. Is this the orange, no, yellow stained glass paint? Alright, don't get out of the car here. Problematic to get out of your car when you're in a claim chunk, or so I've been told. Huh. There's a pig here somewhere. There you are. Don't move. Alright, 1. Perfect. Alright, let's go make a couple more coins and gather up our stuff, and we'll get back to Mars. So there's more pigs there. Okay. Probably best. You know, in general, the cars are pretty safe from the trains. Like, you don't really get hit by them, but you can, if you're in a confined space, you can get stuck on top of the train and take suffocation damage. So it's mostly safe, but I have had a bad situation in a car in Minecraft. In this in this world, going through the train tunnel in the car and getting stuck and pulled along, taking suffocation damage the whole while. Alright, we're gonna go back here to use the heated basin. Alright. And those. 8 of those. 8 of those. And some charcoal. One should do it. Can I click you from there? Yeah, there we go. Alright, more pig iron. Make, I guess we need 2 more plates and 3 more paper. Alright, so is 1 charcoal enough to get us to 999 millibuckets? Or does it only get us to 888? Yep, it only gets us to 888. Does this have the tiny ones? Nope, okay. Just waste it. Oh, right. Was it room? Oh, wait, no, I only put 8 in. But we need 9. That's... Yes, there are monsters underneath there. Whoops. Yes. 999 gets you 1 block, not 888. Now, we don't happen to have pork in here, do we? No, okay. Just checking. Let's go around the other way and look for a pig. As I try to keep an eye on where I'm going and also on the mini-map. Single round mushroom. I think I might. Good. Going to go back to Mars soonish. Well, that was bad. And there's a pig right there. Okay. Well. Interesting. Can we go around, maybe? Maybe up here? Alright. Yay, 1 more. Alright. So we got a pork chop. And we're in a hole. Back out of this. Can we make it any worse? Yes. Oh, jeez, I can't. What are we doing? Okay, fine. Can you drive up scaffold? Can I get in the car now? There we go. Hard to tell what's going on in first person. I think maybe not. Maybe you cannot drive up scaffold. Oh. Real fun. Let's see. Come on. Just Mars for now. And space station ended up being more expensive. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Mars for now. All right, can we get out of this? Where are we going if we do? Maybe up this way? Again, I'm not 100% sure that we can actually go up the scaffold in the car. It just seems like it's sort of working. Also, can we get back in the car? Nope. It is a little buggy. Yep. Nope. I'm holding right click and I can't. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Alright, nope. Do something else. Car's really great, except for when it's not. Alright, so can we make a little area here? And then I think maybe we can get up that. Except for okay, can we even get an okay, good. Okay. Third person, please. Okay, let's just want to go back to Mars. Is that so much to ask for? Okay. problem is the lack of area to turn around, I guess. All this hassle just to get one pork chop. Huh? Problem is, you know, if I was facing to the left in the car, then I have no problem getting up that incline. Okay, here we go. Maybe F5. The problem is getting to face that direction first. Yes. No. No. Oh no, this is fine. Alright, let's get back in the workshop. Alright, one more pork chop in here. One iron, one gold. Another charcoal. Alright. There we go. One block. We make 2 plates from 1 block. There we go. And then we have 3 paper. Right. Good. Alright. I mean, the car's not that much faster, right? It's a little faster. Especially for a large distance. Alright, I was going to check for brown mushrooms. Alright, we'll do that. Let me just put this in here. And, yeah. Wait, maybe we have some in here? Silver, we should take that with us to Mars. If we had like 10 shimmering stone, it might be interesting to try to make a moon portal on Mars. Wouldn't that be fun? Some iron plating. Right, but I'm supposed to be looking for brown mushrooms. I don't see any in here, so there's probably some in the ME system now. Alright. Let's get these poured out and we'll head back to the base. And I'll try to remember. Alright, that leaves us with an extra 2 ingots of pig iron. What can you use pig iron for? I mean, besides making coins. Yeah, you can cast it. You can make all the tools. Alright. Let's see. Do we have brown mushrooms? I feel like I got some somewhere. Was it like underground on the moon? No mushroom. What's up with that? I thought I had mushrooms. Interesting. Huh. Nope, none in the ME system. Interesting. Alright. Let's make more coins. I made all of these golden sheets and I only needed 3. Alright, alright. 1, 2, 3. And... Alright, has to go through the saw. Right. 1, 2, 3. 4 coins. Alright, and we get a piglin head as a reward. Perfect. Interesting. There, now we can blend in. Of course, we're going to be wearing our spacesuit helmet. So, wait, can you... I mean, there is a slot. No, that doesn't go there. Okay, well, never mind then. Alright, we'll be able to do just a little bit of trading. Figure I grab some extra things to put in the ME system before we go. Back to Mars. What do we use the redstone chips for? Besides, like, the Phonos mod stuff? Electrolyzer? Okay. Might as well take a couple extras. We only have 12 electrum nuggets, so we don't have enough. We got cobalt and all. Yeah, we have cobalt, we have redstone chips. We can make some more navigation mechanisms if we just had, you know, more electrum nuggets. But I haven't prepped that. We're not going to do that right now. We are going to put a bunch of stuff in the ME system. Keep those on us. Put all that away. Put that away. We're going to make an ME drive. Maybe. Let's see. Let's tear out some of the stuff we're not using anymore. Alright, we completed a quest, apparently. Alright, oh yeah, we didn't... A bunch of stuff got resetted, and we didn't progress some of the things in Astral Storage. Oh yeah, I think I did this off stream, because we already did it once on stream long ago. So I completed a few of these while I was expanding our disk drives. So anyway. Great. Grab some of the stuff for Mars. Mars Base 1. We might grow stuff on Mars. Let me bring the rich soil. Right. So things we want to have on us when we get to Mars are the ME controller and some cable. Things and an ME drive. We need silver plates. Let's make some silver plates. Let's make a few of those. Yeah, let the rest of those go while I make some progress here. ME drive will be very helpful. Let's see. Because we're not using create and rotational energy for producing power on Mars so far, yet, maybe not ever, we don't need to worry about alternators. We do probably want a energy acceptor. Hey, good news. It just needs more silver plate. Let's keep one of these on us as well to get power in for the ME controller. And what we'll do is when we're ready to go, we're just going to take all of this stuff. We're basically going to take all of our stockpiled stuff. In fact, let's take all of this that we can. Some of that. I don't think we need charcoal dust for anything. No. Bone meal might be helpful. Now instead of trying to get everything into toolboxes, we can just fit things into here. And we have quite a lot of storage. The issue is more types now. And then also organizing things, like having the things that we have the most of being in the 256K ME storage. Because it only has 63 types of things. So we should put the 63 kinds of things that we have the most of. Which I don't think is the case right now. There's probably a way to make that sort, maybe, but we don't have it. Something else we will want, and we're not using here anyway, is this Tesla coil. Take some of this cable too. Now we're not going to tear out the whole base and do all that. That's not what we're about. I do just want to have a couple of things that we're not really using here anyway, and just bring them with us. What else? Oh yeah, so we're gonna make a couple more solar panels. So I'm gonna make 2 more solar panels actually. So we need 2 more of those cables. I feel like maybe we'd made, yeah, a couple extras. Probably want to keep those in my pocket. Okay, 2 of those. We need 8 dash plates. Got lots of dash there. That's good. There we go. Get that going. What else do we need? We need blue stained glass and integrated circuits. So we need 2 integrated circuits. Maybe there's a couple hanging around in here. Yeah, it's like I prepared for this or something. And glass. We need 1 more blue glass. It's nice to actually have space in the system again to put random things that are extra. So we needed 6 of those. We got that. And we have all the things we need, except that doesn't go in that. That's not how you make dash plates. The dash plates. You use the compressor. There we go. Takes a minute. Let's sleep and eat. It does really take like a minute. So maybe what we can do is we can run back down to spawn. I really feel like there was somewhere we had some brown mushrooms. So I'm gonna run down to spawn and see if they were down there. So, for those that are watching this later on YouTube, who are not in the group of people who watch my gameplay videos and my coding videos, what I mentioned on Sunday's stream, and am in the process of doing right now, is I'm going to start taking the VODs from Twitch, and I am going to upload them in 2 parts. Since I do take a break like halfway in the stream anyway, it kind of makes sense, and I think there's some people that would appreciate not having like a 3.5, 4 hour long video. It's a little awkward sometimes. I know when I'm watching those kind of videos to make it through and keep track of where I am, and it's just a lot. So I'm going to start doing that as well. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you notice that this is only like an hour and a half long, that's why. The second half will appear on YouTube in a day or 2. I haven't figured that part exactly out yet. I am not going to be streaming next week due to a thing that I can talk about when I return the week after. So if nothing else, the videos on YouTube will continue though, and they'll stretch out a little bit longer because each of the VODs will be split into 2 parts. So this is what it is. There. How many brown mushrooms did you need? Question mark. Oh, hey, 2Bubble17. You just started doing that with your VODs? Yeah, I... just one. Okay, well, cool. 4, okay. Yeah, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if this is your first time here or just your first time chatting, but welcome. Yeah, it is so much nicer. I had been for the longest time just doing the thing in Twitch where you send the VOD over. There was some in the chest at spawn. Yeah, it's your first time here? Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, let's go over to where about 9K is, which is presumably over by the base. His base. But yeah, so I used to, like all the time, every time, use the feature in Twitch where you send the VOD directly over to YouTube and have it just like be one big video. But I keep on having problems with that where because I do want to like edit out like the time when the stream starts and when I take my break halfway through. So I used to use the editor. oh no. Went 4,000 blocks looking for it. You can't figure that out? Oh, the export to YouTube? Or the editor? Yeah, I mean, it's... there he is. All right. There you go. I use Premiere Pro. I've been using DaVinci Resolve for various things, including like editing shorts and stuff. But as it turns out, I figured out you you can make 2 timelines in DaVinci Resolve, and you put like because the way I have OBS set up, it just like records in like 15-minute chunks, and so I have it like assemble like the parts that are from the first part of the stream on one timeline, and the parts that are the second part of the stream in the second timeline, and then you just tell it to render both out. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's not too bad. I don't have a lot of experience with editing software outside of like the editor in YouTube. What did Dabot say? Nice. Make that tractor, or make that stuff. It renders in 2 videos, and you can actually have it set up to automatically upload the video. Picking a road to my portal. Nice. Can you take? I guess you can. I guess you can't type. Push. Take the car. Take the car through the portal. Huh? That's what he was talking about, right? Road drive on the moon. Yeah. Makes sense. But yeah, so it renders as 2 separate videos, and it can automatically, it's instant. Nice. Oh wow. Interesting. I'm surprised I haven't accidentally done that the number of times we've taken the car up to the mountain where the portal is. I haven't accidentally touched the portal and just like instantly gone through. But yeah, so you can just like set it and forget it basically, and then I just set it so that it's private when it gets uploaded, and then I'll go back and, you know, add the full title and description and all that stuff. All the stuff you might want to do. Yeah, but I've not used any other editing software besides. I've just started learning basically DaVinci Resolve in the last like couple of months, a little bit at a time. That's really cool. I don't know if Premiere uses that. I used to use Vegas Pro, but it was so hard to use. Then I switched to Premiere because of experience with from the class you took. It makes sense. Yeah, if you took a class and you're like, you know, you just basically got into it, and that makes sense. Yeah, welcome to the fun. I started really disliking it, but I realized one of the problems I was having with like how slow editing locally was that I had all the video on a because I have a bunch of SSDs, but I have one that's not an SSD that I forgot was not an SSD, and then I had all the video on there, and everything was slow. So that was a big thing. All right, so we're gonna make some solar panels. But yeah, no, it's been last week I uploaded the short that I made like from Minecraft from this world with using because I have the replay mod installed, so I went back and did like a thing, you know, kind of a cinematic sort of thing from when I launched a rocket to go to Mars. That was from last stream. Thanks, Streamlabs. I used to have the issue with that too. It would take twice as long as the video was to render. Right? Yeah, it was really slow. Not just to like render, but just to like scrub the timeline to like go to different places. In it was all slow. But why was I talking about the video? So I uploaded that short though, and it's done really well, and I've been doing more stuff with that where I like, you know, I'll do some stuff. I guess it's 3 shorts now that I've basically done something, and then went into DaVinci Resolve and like cut stuff and rearrange stuff and all that. So I think I've been getting better at it, but it's been fun. All right, integrated circuit goes there. And then you want to use replay, but I play really old mod packs that are not compatible. Yeah, that. I mean, there's probably Maybe there's like old versions of the replay mod that are out there. I don't know when it came out, so maybe not. I feel like it's been around for at least a little while. All right, we were waiting for the dash plates, and they're done. And we needed those insulated HV cables too. But yeah, it's been pretty exciting. How long have I been playing this? A while. I think I started streaming this. So I started playing this day one on stream. That was back in April. I think, hold on, let's check. Let's get the official number. How many hours? So this is like stream 43 or 44 at this point. I used to actually stream this twice a week, but when Starfield came out, I switched Wednesday to be Starfield Day. So, but for the better portion of like weekly streams from like April, it's been like twice a week this. And I'm up to time played 14.22 days. Those are 24 hours. 14.22 times 24. I'm up to 342 hours. Just a little bit. All right, and wait. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Let's see. It's that, and then, yeah. So, it's a good amount. I mean, it's not GT&H levels. All right, one more time. We're not supplying this with power. That's the deal. All right, this is gonna overstretch. Okay, cool. Are we doing? Or are we waiting for the signal again? I guess we're waiting for the signal. There we go. You most of the time get to early in game and then go to another one. Yeah, I mean, we're getting there. So like in the quests. So I know there's at least one more chapter. We've just started chapter 4, which is Piglin Peculiarities, which is on Mars. I know there's at least one more. I think it's Mercury. I know there's going to be even chapters beyond that, but they're not in the pack yet. In the next update, whenever it happens, there's going to be more. And it might make you ask, well, you're going to invest all this time. What are you going to do when the new update comes out? I'll probably start again. I really enjoy modded Minecraft. And I don't know that there's been a mod pack that I've actually played all the way to the end. I've gotten pretty close. I got pretty close to the end in FTB Inferno. I saw this guy on YouTube, Threefold, play that, and I got really into that for a little bit. I actually recorded that, but the recordings didn't turn out too well, and that was before I decided I was going to start streaming. And then before that, Create Above and Beyond. I have been seeing the new pack, Create Arcane Engineering, I think is what it's called, and that looks pretty cool. But I don't have time right now. Now, when the holidays come, just in a couple months, all sorts of things are possible. I have a lot more time. More streams, more games, more Minecraft. Alright. Here we go. Now we got 2 more solar panels. So that'll be 45 energy per tick for our base. All right. Is there anything we want to bring with us? Okay, so I think what I want to do, I'm going to take all my toolboxes. We're not going to, we can't really take the backpack because we'll have our spacesuit on. So we're going to take everything out of the backpack. And, haha, the plan. How long has it been since we looked at the plan? Oh yeah, we did that. Oh yeah, go to Mars, survive. We did that. We got to do that some more. And then there's a bunch of stuff we need to do here in terms of expanding things. These are all my notes from past streams. Things that we're going to do. Shimmer Fountain, did that. We have Infinite Shimmer, which is the liquid that you use, this stuff, to unlock all the applied energistic stuff in this. Wait, you started this mod pack? Or the mod pack are you playing this mod pack too? You have 2.16 days. Yeah, that's okay. So that's like 24, 48. All the mods 8. Yeah, I've seen some of that. I'm currently watching Shin, SGIN, however you say that, on YouTube. He's doing all the mods 9 series right now. So, all right, more stuff out of the pack. All the stuff out of the pack. Okay, good. All right, okay, so now let's put our pack down there. All right. We don't need to carry these crude storage units on us. There's nothing in them. We can live without scaffolding. Oh, yeah? Was he involved with the Ozcast? It's been a long time since I thought about them. I think really the only thing that I watched from them was, and maybe this is a while ago, right? But what is the Shadows of Israfel? Something like that. I think that there was a bunch of stuff after that, right? But I was less interested in some of the stuff after that. Let's see, rich soil on there. What's my favorite mod? I mean, create is something like all the create stuff I really like, so much so that I'm a patron on Patreon for Simicats, who is at least the main dev, I think, something like that, for create. You know, I toss like $1 a month or whatever, but it counts, right? But there's a lot of cool mods out there, right? So, I mean, all the Applied Energistics 2 stuff I've really gotten into more of late, although I haven't done a lot here with it, but it's pretty cool. It does count? Sure. Alright, do we have room for not quite everything? Create really confuses? Yeah. It's a thing. Let's see, we need to put some stuff into toolboxes. I like create because it's not like... So, Tech Reborn, this is not a criticism of Tech Reborn. Tech Reborn really reminds me of the old, like, industrial craft mod stuff. I think that's the intent, but having a machine and a block and just, it does this thing, is a very different kind of vibe from what Create is going for, where it gives you, like, things that have certain properties. Just like, you know, in vanilla Minecraft, you have, like, redstone, and you can give it a signal, and it interacts with torches and things in certain ways, and you have to, like, learn how to, like, combine those things together to make something work. With Create, it's kind of the same sort of feel, where there's an idea, which is like this rotational kinetic stress, right? So things rotate, and you can have gears, which can change the speed of the rotation, and the faster it rotates, the more stress that uses, that transmits. And then it turns it into a bunch of other little mechanisms for like mixers and crushing wheels and millstones and all that stuff. And so I'm kind of a fan of Create. Yeah, you've been trying to learn it. I kind of do wish this pack had the newest version of Create that came out a couple months ago. The Create 0.5.1 update. There are some nice things like the checklists and stuff. Then I wouldn't have to use a book. Some other nice things in there too. The most advanced you've got is crushing wheels. So what are the mechanics? You have all the different bulk processing things, the bulk blasting, washing, and haunting. And then you have the crushing wheels. And then you have like the blaze burners. And I guess in base Create, like not in this pack, but in base Create, the trains are kind of the next thing. In this pack, they're set up so that you can beeline directly to getting trains set up. In this pack, the crushing wheels are much harder to get to. Wait, the crushing wheels? Yeah, I think the crushing wheels and the blaze burners, because they require stuff from the moon. Of course, base Create doesn't have Ad Astra, so it doesn't have any of that. But yeah, anyway. So I'm putting out all the toolboxes because I want to figure out where I have some space to stash some things. Because I kind of don't have a lot of space, and there's some stuff I definitely want to have on me. And there's probably an empty slot in one of these boxes. Or, oh, there we go. Let's see, we'll stick the Palin coins and the copper cable. And the compass. There we go. Now we should have enough space for everything. Because I want to basically take all of the stuff from my ME system to Mars. And I should be able to do this. I have the ME controller. I'm bringing an ME controller with me and an energy acceptor. And I guess I could make an energy cell, but if I need to do that, I have all of my stuff in my inventory now, in item storage cells. That's good. Alright, I think, yeah, it all fits with one slot left over. That's great. I think what I'll do, I don't have anything in my plan book that has to do with doing stuff on Mars, so I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to give me a couple of slots for oxygen tanks to bring with me. Yeah. What's this? Soil. Maybe I can grab an extra box instead and put some of this stuff in it. I don't know. I have not tested if the sleeping bag works on Mars either, so I guess we can find out about that. Okay. So we're approaching the halfway mark on today's stream, so I'm going to be shortly, probably before we take off to go to Mars, taking a little break here. So that'll happen here in a couple minutes. Just a little heads up. I usually take a break like halfway in the stream. I typically stream for about 3 hours for each of the streams, and then let's put all the extra utility things. There we go. That should be good. Just for a few minutes, so I can like refill my water, get up, take a walk around the house really quick. Just a few minutes, but it's people should be doing that. Well, probably should be doing that more. All right, so here we'll bring some O2 tanks, And I don't know where I had some. Oh, right. So I left the fuel up at the launch center. So we'll be able to get some fuel there. So I guess before we do that, all right. So we should get a spacesuit on. You always forget to. Yeah, I've made it. I made an explicit point of being like, oh, I'm definitely going to, I'm gonna take that break. That's gonna be part of. It's gonna be like a shtick. It's gonna be part of how I stream, which is both a thing that's good for my health, and I think it's an example of a good thing to do. Should I get new boots? I probably have a pair of boots that are more durable. Maybe not. Oh no, it is. I don't know what happened there. There we go. Okay. So all my old armor here, old weapons. Alright, so we're gonna go. I guess we'll take the car over to the terrestrial electrolyzer and fill up our oxygen tanks. And probably pause after that. Oh yeah, so while I'm down here, it reminds me, you've been sitting there for hours and my friend joined back and asked if I'd taken a break and reminded you. Well, it's a good friend. So we got honey. It's taking a while, but it's slowly filling up. When this fills, this will be more than, well, when it fills, it'll be 10,000 blocks because it'll stop filling at that point. 10,000 blocks of honey. Now this, I'm pretty sure that in just base create, it's just water and lava that you can do this with, but in this pack, you can do chocolate and honey and this custom liquid shimmer, which like I mentioned before is for applied energistics and for some other stuff. So we got infinite shimmer. Once this fills up from our beehives, this will be infinite honey. Yeah, it does, right? Oh, I mean, especially, if you think that looks cool, let's go down in it. Actually, you know what's quicker? The honey, so I think they fixed this in the pack. So in the latest version, I think maybe the shimmer will stop your, acts like water where it'll cushion the fall, but it doesn't in this. So if you were to jump in this, you would drop like 40 blocks or whatever, but the honey will catch your fall. So there we go, just a little dip in the honey. In this, it behaves like water. It's not super viscous or anything, but the this has the Ad Astra sliding doors, so the texture is not great against the glass. But if we look above, it looks honey-like. On the sides, it's just gray, unfortunately. But then we can look over at the shimmer. The shimmer has the right texture to the glass, but if we go inside of it, here's 10,000 blocks of shimmer with the hose pulley. Yeah. There we go. It took a while to get here. You can't, I guess you can technically, you can craft the shimmer from like, it's a Cube.js thing. They added it to Cube.js, which is just a way of doing things. But you make it from glow ink sack and amethyst shards. But I wasn't going to make a glow ink farm. I've done that before. Oh, Cube.js? It's basically a way of doing modding with JavaScript. You can like write JavaScript into like a config file, and you can like define custom behaviors and all that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've not done that. I have recently on my Sunday streams, been doing some coding with Fabric, doing a custom mod. It's been fun, a little challenging because I don't do a lot of like Java stuff, and because I haven't been using Java, I've been using this other programming language, Kotlin, and learning that at the same time, which is really fun to learn two things intertwined at the same time live on camera. Although I don't do cameras on my Sunday streams because I do them in the morning, and I don't want to be on camera in the morning. Anyway, right, we came down here to get air. So we're going to do that, then we're going to take a break. Alright, so here... Oh yeah, Dadbot9K set up a tank with oxygen, so we should be able to fill these up instantly. Very nice of them. Alright, so we're set. I guess I could refill the suit too while I'm at it. Boop. That didn't work. Oh, okay. Do it twice. There we go. 100%. And we don't drain oxygen when we're on Earth. You don't use a camera at all? I just started doing this a couple weeks ago. Couple reasons. One was I thought it'd be cool. People tell me that I have an expressive face, but I'm still getting used to the whole camera thing. But I bought the Constellation edition of Starfield, and so I got this box, and I wanted to do like an unboxing thing on the stream when I got it, and I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need a webcam. So, and then once I had it set up and I had the green screen, I was like, okay, I'll just keep on doing it until, I don't know, people stop watching. Maybe no one wants to see me, I'll turn it off then. But so far it's been normalish. So, having said that, I'm gonna go into one of these builds over here. And here's the old bulk. Well, haunting now, originally smoking and blasting and washing setup. And I'm gonna take a quick break just for a couple minutes. Oh, how my chair and I invisible? Yeah, it worked out pretty well. It's been hit and miss with getting like the chroma key stuff to work.